Welcome to the Celebrity Talk Show sponsored by Can of Life. Call 1-800-CAN-OF-LIFE for life to get your can of life right now. My name is Jaquise and I'm your host today. Today we bring in some of the special guests from recent viral skits and videos that have blown up all over the internet. We have the actors from Mary Queen of Scots Act, the viral anchors, and much more. But to get started, let's play the trailer for Mary Queen of Scots.
By barging in like that, you risk losing the support of the Vatican.
Is that what it is now? Because any discussions on how the church can best support my crown should include me if you have business with my throne.
Well, you know, there will be consequences.
So let it be. Scotland has one true ruler, Mary, Queen of Scots, daughter of James V, crowned on her 6th day and chosen not by the Pope, but by the Almighty God himself. It is my kingdom, my duty as your queen, my God-given birthright and my crown, and I will defend it from anything and anyone who attempts to take it.
Wow, that looks amazing. I'm going to have to see that in theaters. Now let's interview Amber, who plays Mary in Mary Queen of Scots. So Mary, why did you want to play the part of Mary?
Well, Mary is a complex character, and then when I first saw her on a TV show, I was like, wow, like you need very good acting to do that. And a character as complex as Mary is it's always fun for an actress to play. And also playing like a historical figure is also like something that's like very new. It's always something interesting to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So was it a lot of work to prepare for that role?
Yes, because you need to like look into a lot of details, thinking like, what is she like? How would she say this part? And also like all the costumes, the props I have was from my own pocket because limited budget.
Mm-hmm.
So I spent a lot of days just like trying to get everything I need and getting all the lines memorized and everything.
And what was it like working with Owen?
It was very fun, and I think he's interesting to work with. It's like he's fun off set and like and always always like a good like co-actor to work with.
So what is the movie, like the plot behind Mary Queen of Scots?
Well, the plot, although it's historical, is not exactly historically accurate. So here, like, she finally remarries after her first husband, King Francis, dies. But then she realized that her husband is secretly working with the Vatican, which is secretly trying to working against her. And she finds out, she's not happy about it, so she goes to stop it, and then the priest threatens to take her throne. She says that like she threatens her, saying that like she will lose her support, she will lose her throne. But Mary, like as a strong-willed, independent woman, she defends herself, and eventually the priest was scared of her.
And that's the plot of the movie. All right, well, thank you, Amber. Now for a quick commercial break.
Have you ever questioned the meaning of life? Has a friend ever said that they think you are a loser and you totally agreed? Well, you'd love Can Life. It's life in a can. You.
Me?
Yes, you. You're a loser. I understand. But stop being pathetic and do something considerable with your life. Oh, that's right. You don't have one. But you can get Can Life 40% off if you order on Amazon.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I have the opportunity to do something. Thank you, Michael.
It's all part of my job. What are you doing?
Yay!
What is that?
Welcome back. Now let's interview Karen from News Channel 667. Now, Karen, have you talked to Barbara after that show aired?
Well, not by force. We did do a little show together again. That wasn't the news. But I've not talked to her really about anything that went down after.
And have you guys ever been friends when filming?
Good old Barb. Have we been friends ever? I think I wanted to like her, but then it got to the point where it's like I don't want to like her because she's Barb. Who wants to like Barb?
And
So needy.
how have the recent shows gone?
I mean, they've gone. They've been going. I think after the show that went viral, it's been harder to like keep the walls up and not fight with her on camera anymore. But we're getting better at it. We're getting better. I mean, I'm getting better.
And
Barbara is still Barbara.
what was your first impression of Barbara when you first met her?
Okay, let's just keep this between us because I don't know if she watches this or not, but we can figure something out. Super annoying. Like, wanted to take a drill to my head. Like, I wanted to die when I met her. And then knowing that I had to work with her for years is the worst feeling anybody could ever feel.
Very interesting, Karen. Well, now let's watch a clip from your new show that we saw. That we saw, that was hysterically funny because we noticed that you and Barbara had some intense moments throughout it.
Yes.
And it made it so.
We did get a little heated,
Mhm.
for sure. I think it had to do with the stress and everything. School is starting to get back again, and I think even as much as I hate Barbara, we both have kids to deal with, and I think it was just a lot on our minds and to deal with, and they never saw it, luckily, because there were a few things that were said by Barbara specifically about my son, which I did not appreciate. So he didn't see it, so no feelings were hurt for them at least, but they would have been if he saw it.
And do you think Barb was as stressed as you were during that show?
Impossible.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's more stressed than me. I work so hard to provide food for my family, and she was just out here making fun of my son, and that just wasn't okay.
And we noticed there was an article about Luke Skywalker handing out free blue milk. Is that still happening?
No, he left to Djibouti. He's no longer there. I'm not sure if he's coming back. There wasn't a lot said. I think everybody like got in line like overnight, but when they woke up that morning, he was gone. So nobody has any tracks on him. So we'll see what happens if he lands again in Djibouti.
Sounds good. Very interesting, Karen. Let's watch a clip from your new show. What were do you have any new articles that have just come in recently that you'd like to share with us?
There is a man named Scott that is selling purple milk, actually, but we think it might just be regular milk with some purple food dye in it. So basically, we think he's a con man, but we'll never really know, I guess, unless we find a bunch of purple food dye in his house. But we haven't brought it up too much because it's not that big of a deal. But it's pretty expensive, $50 a carton.
Wow. Do you think that he could have any relation to Luke Skywalker, or do you think he's just...
I mean, we did some background checks on this man, but there wasn't really too much about him. It was just said that he was born in Nevada, which is very close to Area 51. So he could be an alien. Also, are you going to the Area 51 raid?
I'm not, but that is something that has been bringing up apparently on September, I think it's September 10th, all these people will be storming Area 51, I've heard. Have you heard about that?
Oh, yes, of course I've heard about it because that's where we found Barbara.
Really?
Yes.
That's very interesting.
We found Barbara at Area 51, and I think she's going to go get her brothers and sisters out of there because she was lucky enough to escape, but her family was not. So I think she might go back for them. And honestly, as much as I hate Barbara, I think I might help her because that sounds like a good, fun time.
So you and Barbara are gonna be joining that storming of the.
Yes, I think I will be part of the Naruto runners. I think, well, actually, I don't know what Barbara would be part of. Maybe she could just be an alien and they'd put her back in custody.
All right. It's very interesting, Karen. Let's watch a clip from your new show.
Juan, you're always interrupting me with whatever I'm doing. What? What about the camera?
They're rolling.
Oh, sorry. Hi.
Thank you for tuning in to World News. Please come back next time or my producers say I'm fired.
I hate you.
I hate you more.
I'm done with the show.
Oh my God.
All of you are
I'm sick
ridiculous.
of it.
I can't work with any
Not
of you
a single
anymore.
thing has gone right at all this time.
Done! Jesus! I'm taking this plant. It's mine. I bought it.
Okay,
I
fine,
gotta
well,
take
I'm
it.
taking these cups.
The pink. That's actually very nice.
That
of
looked
you.
very
I like
crazy.
you.
Now we're gonna have Barbara, the second anchor that was in
What?
that news show, to join us.
Oh
You
my
invite-
God, hello! I'm so excited to be on this. I was backstage, I heard some of what you said, and I'll have you know that my family is actually from Illinois, like any other self-respecting American family. So, you're a little wrong there, but yes, I will be joining the raid. It's on September 20th, by the way.
Good to know.
I'm very excited for it.
Sounds good. So what happened after that show that we just saw? Are you both fired?
I actually did not lose my job, but Karen here did, I guess.
Oh,
The media company
dear,
just decided-
sweetie, dear, I forgot to tell you.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get fired. I quit, and you might be not believing of that, but I have a reason why I quit. You see, you know, worldwide news. You know the news that the whole world sees.
Yeah.
That offers way more money than who you work for.
Yeah.
Hired me.
Oh, well, why haven't
I'm
I seen
actually
you on any
moving
of their
to a
channels
ranch.
then?
Because you probably aren't smart enough
Oh.
to watch it.
Okay. Well,
that
I think we have to
sucks.
move on. This is. Did you guys actually get to take home the plants that you carried?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wonder if they
took
have it
mine.
on set. Maybe they do.
I
I'm not sure.
loved my plant. My kids play with it all the time. It's like the
Kids play
family
with
dog.
plants?
Yeah.
Do you deny your kids with toys?
No, they have plenty of toys. They just love the plant better because they're just
Are
so
you a
smart
vegetarian?
and like interested in biology. You know, they're so high above their grade level.
Well, how did the crew and director feel after that show finished?
We can't say that for legal reasons.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we might lose like a couple
She
million
might lose her
dollars.
job. I'm fine though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And have you
Well-
guys met each other's kids?
Well, they go to the same school.
Yeah.
So I see him and I
her
kinda
kid
spit in
cheats
his
off of all
backpack.
of my kids' tests. My kid is really smart and he gets all A's, but he's also smart. How dare you? Are you questioning my kid's intelligence? Disgusting. I'm sorry. Anyway, my kid gets amazing grades, and her kid is like terrible, but he cheats off of my kid, which is why my kid is smart enough to put down the wrong answers. But
Call that smart?
yes,
He's sacrificing his own grades so
he
another
knows
kid
which
fails.
answers are right and puts down the wrong one, so your kid fails too.
But
He's-
why wouldn't he just? He could have told the teacher. He could have. Your son sounds like an idiot, if you ask me.
Sounds like my son's just trying to keep your son out of trouble because he has a kind heart, unlike someone I know.
Really? Because last time I checked, your son spit on my son. He came home to me that day and he said that he was offering him an Oreo, and he proceeded to spit on him. And then I went up to him and I asked him about it, and he said that you taught him to do that, but not to any other children, to my kid.
Yeah.
Lovely
That
little
was a
Johnny.
little fun thing. That's the thing. I actually didn't do that, and it wasn't even my kid. It was just, it's like there's this kid in my kid's room. His name's like Philip or something, and he looks exactly like Johnny. It's so weird. They're like twins, but they're not because I don't have any twins.
What were things like when you first met? I don't know if it's changed at all, but
almost worse now.
I loved her. She was so great. I mean,
I'm still so great.
she was just so ugly that all the cameras.
You know what?
focused
You
on
know
me.
what? You know what? Okay, they all focused on you. Then why in all the other shows it's really just me, just chilling, relaxing, because I'm so down to earth and calm, and you're always like, oh my God, money, 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 money. You're just killing
Okay.
trees, green, beautiful, luscious trees. That tree, you'll probably kill its family.
You sound like one of those girls who wants to save the turtles.
Whatever.
Mm.
So
your-
what's been your biggest fight over the years?
Well,
Oh, that's a good question.
probably the plants.
No.
No?
Do
Oh,
you
what
remember? Do you remember that time when I literally threw you over the table?
Oh my God, I remember.
I know. I think that might have been like
fun times.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, those were the
That
the
was
good old
so
days.
much fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I think I broke your arm though.
Yeah.
But
it's okay.
we
I
have a
burned your
landing
house
pad. We
down
had a landing
after.
pad after that incident, just in case
Yeah.
she wanted to get revenge, or if I just felt like doing it again.
Yeah, but don't worry
She's
about it.
boring.
I got my revenge. I went to her house over the weekend, and I set a
yeah.
little trash fire, no biggie, in the middle of her living room.
I remember finding that.
Yeah,
You almost lit my kid on fire.
I did light your kid on fire. He just jumped in your pool because I guess he wanted to not be on fire. I mean, honestly, I couldn't imagine it personally, but
I think that might be assault.
yeah, so it's breaking my arm. So I think we're even.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, Karen and Barbara. We will see you after this quick commercial break that we won't do right now because we have more questions to ask you.
All right, let's do it.
So, what have you? Let's see. Have you guys had like invite each other over for dinner and like?
Oh my
I
God.
actually did once. I put poison in her turkey.
That turkey was so disgusting.
Oh.
I don't even think
It's
you
a
put poison in
shame.
it because you know why? My whole family and I saw that your kids weren't at school, so everybody was throwing up. So I think you just don't know how to cook.
Yeah, well,
I brought
joke's
a
on you
casserole.
actually because it was a store-bought turkey that I just dripped some arsenic into. No biggie.
Okay. Well, I think you'll have to discuss with this with the police afterwards. But we will see you after this quick commercial break. Thank you.
This amazing product could boost your positivity and make you happier.
I used to be a meek loser, but now I am a successful person. Thanks, Canned Life.
Here to hear, ladies and gentlemen. Canned Life is the best product you can buy. Get it now for your social security number, your soul, and your free will. If you want Canned Life, call in now at 1-800-CANNED-LIFE for life to get your life back. Call now, get a life.
Welcome back. Now let's interview Jack and Michael next from the most intense game ever. The show.
That's my line.
What? No, it's not.
That's my line.
No, it's not.
It's my line.
Well, I'm the host here.
Don't become Michael and start
Calm
sassing me.
Okay, we're just gonna go through the questions. I apologize.
Fine.
Okay. Well, when you went on the show, did you think you were gonna win?
Yes.
You did?
Mhm.
Did you have any?
He said 101%.
You did?
Yeah, he
Wow,
did.
wow, that's very confident. I wouldn't expect. It didn't look like the other contestants were as, confident as you were. Is that? Did you think that the other contestants might have beaten you at some point?
No?
You had complete faith in you were gonna win.
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. Well, I noticed you have the golden duck. That's incredible. But Jack, has anyone else won the golden duck recently?
No. Well, I was actually I hid a golden duck under your seat, and I was gonna here, bring it up.
Oh wow.
I was
Oh my
actually
gosh.
gonna let you have that, but
That
now
is
that you
incredible.
sassed me, it's mine.
Well, I apologize.
No, nobody's won the golden duck
I don't
recently
really-
because of that move.
I think the golden duck's only fair to like if you compete in the game, then you win the golden
It's a
duck.
golden duck.
Okay, well,
doesn't want
I've noticed when we watched the show, there were a lot of comments from the other viewers that said that you had tampered with the Jenga tower for causing Michael to maybe have won that or some other contestant. Did you tamper with the Jenga tower?
No.
No?
I tampered with him.
How
I
did you?
was
Can you
staring
please
at it the whole
elaborate on that? How did you tamper
Okay,
with him?
so people thought I may have bumped the Jenga table. I did not bump it. I was staring at Michael, mad at him, because he was sassing me. I was ready to kick him off the show.
That's
And
very
this golden
interesting.
duck would not be in his hands right
I
now.
wasn't sassing you. I was just talking back to you like a normal conversation should.
You don't talk back to the host of the show you're on.
So I shouldn't respond to you if you ask me a question.
No, that's a question. You respond to a question.
Yeah.
There's a difference between talking back and answering questions, Michael.
So
Doesn't
do
really
you
matter.
do you still have a good relationship together? It doesn't really seem like that, but I don't know. Maybe there's something down under that could like Do you have a good? Do you still keep in touch and talk to each other
Oh
after the
yeah, I
show?
invite him over every Saturday for
Yeah.
dinner.
For dinner, I bring out my gun from previous shows. Tourist in USA. You were on that too, yeah.
Yeah, that is.
And
Yeah.
he brings his can of life
Mhm.
from commercials.
So has
Yeah.
the has the show affected you in any way, Michael? Lifestyle wise, like, how's your winnings, like the money? Have you spent it all, or are you being reasonable and saving it?
I sold the golden duck and bought a new golden duck.
Where did you buy the golden duck off of?
Off of him, dude.
Wait,
He
so
did.
you're telling me he deals golden ducks?
Yes, I do.
Wow.
On eBay. Go
so
look me
you-
up.
I mean, what do you think you got that golden duck? for?
Yeah.
So you're the host of a show, and you sell golden ducks to people
On eBay.
on eBay. Do you make them yourself, or do
I
you
also
buy 'em?
sell socks.
But do you buy the golden ducks, or do you make them yourself?
I don't know what I do. They just drop out of the sky.
They drop out of the sky.
They
Do
drop out of the
where do
sky. Ducks can fly, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially
but
golden
they're,
ones.
they're
golden.
pretty heavy. I mean, I felt one. They're pretty dang heavy. How do they land in your house? Like, do they fall through the roof?
Michael's seen my house. Does it have? Is there holes in my roof?
Yeah, there used to be a place where a chandelier happened. And
Yeah.
and it mysteriously disappeared the next day.
Yeah. I had a raid of like 15 golden ducks. They all dropped at the same time onto my chandelier.
So how's that business working out for you? Do you sell a lot
Actually,
of golden ducks?
well, it was not that bad that the ducks fell onto my chandelier because my chandelier was made out of 15 golden ducks.
Oh, so it's just kind of like more golden ducks,
It was like I had the same amount of golden ducks as I started with.
plus the ones that hit the chandelier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And how's the business? Do you get a lot of customers off your eBay site?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, a ton.
I get so much money.
That's very. Maybe I should start going into golden
I have
ducks.
so much money I can kick you off your own
Really?
show.
Wow.
Right now.
Oh no, please don't. I might have to talk to my superiors about that. Maybe not have you back. But who really won Twister?
Me.
You won Twister, but you weren't even a contestant. You were just standing there
But
spinning it.
I spun the wheel.
So you won.
I won because I spun the wheel.
Okay, that makes sense. So have you talked to the other, like Davis or the other contestants recently besides Michael?
Oh, you might not know this, but like I'm cousins with Davis, so like I see him all the time.
Your
Like
cousins with Davis?
yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't. There's no.
That's how we got the 8 points.
Okay, well, thank you, Jack and
Right?
Michael. Let's watch a clip from Tourists in America.
Is this what? Is this? Where are we? I do not know this country.
This is the Windy City. I know a former president from the great state of Illinois. This is where we are.
Who is the president?
Me. Hi, I'm Abe.
It's good to meet you.
You as well. The greatest president to ever live. Don't think about it too much, but definitely the best by far. So, what's up? What do you guys need?
We need you to come with us to Washington, D.C. so we can see the wizard.
Oh, that is just perfect timing. You see, I was just about to go to see the wizard because there's a play that I love. Our American Cousin. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's pretty good. And I didn't get to see the ending of it because I was occupied, so I wasn't able to see the ending. But now I think I'm gonna go see it again so I can see it.
Perfect. Then you shall come with us to go see
Yeah.
the wizard. Let's go.
I'll get you this time, Honest Abe, and the South will rise again. Wow, that looked awesome. Now let's interview Danette, who played that character in the clip that we just saw. So Danette, what was it like to play the character?
It was very interesting because I come from France, and in France we do not have this type of story. We do not have these crazy things that we do, and so I had to learn the story. I had to learn the characters. I had to learn what it was like to be in America. I had to learn the different places, and so it was very difficult becoming the character. But I found myself really enjoying it, and it was very fun.
Well, it sounds like you're very fluent in English. Are you fluent in English when you first came to the set of this show, or did you have to learn it before you came?
In France, at school, many people learn English because it is in Europe, and many people speak English in the world. It was a little bit hard at first to communicate with the people of America because we learn British English, so it is a little bit different. But the script was just words, so I just memorized the words and then I say the words and the story comes to life from the words.
And how are the other cast members in that skit that you just showed us?
It's a very interesting cast, particularly Karen and Barbara, because they were constantly fighting each other and they were always saying negative things, and it was, to me, they were very nice. They were very welcoming to me, and we did work very well together. It was just the two of them that sometimes it was a little bit more difficult.
Mm-hmm. And how do you relate to Danette as a person?
Very much,
Mm-hmm.
very much, because she's from France. She doesn't know the United States. This was my first time coming to the United States.
Mm-hmm.
I had not seen New York or Chicago or Washington, D.C. And so I was learning with Danette. I was learning, I was confused. I was very much Danette in real life.
And have you done other acting roles in France?
In France, yes, a little bit. Not very big roles. I think this was my first very big role. And I was told that they really wanted me for my accent, which is not something that I hear very often.
Mm-hmm.
But it was very interesting to see that Americans wanted someone from a different country.
All right, well, sounds good. Thank you for tuning in to the Celebrity Talk Show. See you next time.